Hi, it's me, JC. We're back with another Ceramic Hour live stream. We are still working on these little, I'm gonna call them like air plant holders, but I think it'd be a cute like ring dish too. So it just kind of like sit like that. How cute. So this one is what we left off on. So let's kind of, scooch in and get my tools. We'll finish this one, and then we need to make legs. So we need to make 9 more legs. And I don't know, I think we'll just kind of like sculpt those and attach what we can today. We'll just see how far we can get with this. Yesterday we also trimmed the inside of this, so I think we could trim a little bit of the weight out of them. I think that would be good. I dropped this one at the end of our stream yesterday, so we need to touch up the legs a little bit. Yeah, let me just kind of smooth out like this attachment area. If you're wondering what kind of tool this is for cake decorating. I used to do like cake decorating just like for fun and stuff back when I was in high school. So I have like a bunch of those tools. I feel like probably there's a lot of overlap between what you can find there. I don't know if they really have many like tools that would be like that different from like sculpting tools that you'll find in a ceramic store, but the cake decorating aisle is always like a great one to check out if you just happen to be at a craft store. There's a lot of overlap between working in fondant and like sculpting clay like this. They even have like, like banding wheels, stuff like that. I have no idea if like a cake banding wheel is like that much different from a ceramic one. I really have no idea about that, but it's the same idea. Let me see. I think we've almost got this good. Okay. All right, so just kind of like need to like reshape the legs a little bit. I literally like dropped it like on the legs yesterday, so they got smushed in a bit. Okay, we've got a little bit of a crack over here. Okay, I think that's gonna be good. So I'm just gonna take some water and just kind of like apply some pressure and smooth out these areas. I'm gonna try not to dent it with my fingernail like I just did. what do we have for updates? If you haven't heard, we're gonna have our shop update launched by Friday. So I'm gonna be like working on it and making sure that they're all live basically like Thursday night. So whatever time zone you're in, I guess I can't guarantee like any, but like any time zone, but like basically when people, you know, get up Friday morning, it should be ready to look at and view. So that's why I'm not gonna like say like a specific time. Basically, like it should all be ready, like, you know, midnight. Is that midnight Friday? I guess so, like 12 a.m. I don't know. This sounds kind of weird to say. Because you're like saying like midnight, but it's like in the morning though. Let's see. I think this is looking good. I see like they're all shape. If I'm not making any changes. I kind of want to carve this down maybe a little bit. Yeah, so the shop update is going to include, we've got a bunch of little bunny dishes. There is one bunny, like a full body bunny design, and then we have like 3 other that are just like, they're like bunny faces. Those are so fun. We have the 2 pancake dishes, watermelon dish. These are all kind of like jewelry dishes. I guess if you wanted to, you could put like other things in it, like, I don't know, paper clips or something that you keep on your desk. Maybe like pins, just like put your pins in there or something. I don't know. But they're super cute. And then, what am I forgetting? Of course, we have the two turtles that are finally going to be in the shop. Those are like, they're little lidded containers that you could, you know, put jewelry in. You could put, I don't know, I mean, like pins, office things. They're not super like deep. But you can like hide away some fun things in there. I'm so excited to finally get these done. The turtles, that is. I think I started them in like October or something, and they are extremely thick. So I like took a long time for them to dry, and I just wanted to make sure that they were completely dry before putting them into the kiln, or else they would explode if they weren't dry all the way. Okay, I think this is good. So let me get this clay off of here. Yeah, I'm so excited about the turtles. I really hope people like them. I feel like they are so fun. And I don't know, I have a million ideas of what other things I want to make. But I think that'd be like really fun to make like a pool dish, and then it has like a little slide that goes down like into the pool. That'd be so cute. I need to like, you know, I'd like to have the like slide attached and stuff. So I really actually need to like plan that out. A lot of my stuff I don't always plan out. ahead of time. I'd say most of the time I just make some, just like stuff like this, little wobbly kind of like plate dish kind of thing, and then just be like, oh, what if we painted it like a watermelon? I don't know. I like being able to just kind of like do whatever I feel like at the moment, because I don't know. I don't know. I'm very just like all over the place, and sometimes I'm like, I don't know, I really feel like doing like glaze combinations right now, so I need things for that. I really feel like doing underglaze designs right now, and I don't know, I just, a lot of the time I'm just like making a bunch of like different shaped things to fit whatever might come. I don't know if that really makes any sense. And so, like, I don't know, instead of like planning it through and through. I do have some things that I have like sketches of in my, my sketchbook. Oh, just yesterday I added an idea. I'm trying to, okay, for one thing, I'm trying to create new business cards, and there's nothing about my business card that like, like visually shows you that I do ceramics. Like there's no like picture or like illustration or anything. So if you didn't read it, you wouldn't like know what I do. So I want that to be more just like at a glance, what I do. So I'm kind of working on making some like little illustrations and stuff of like some pottery, maybe like, I'm not really sure what I'm doing. They're kind of like outlines of like the pieces that I've made. So like they're not detailed like whatsoever. The most detail is like, does it have a handle? And I'm kind of like thinking like, how could I make this into like a pattern or something, and have that on like one side of the business card, something like that. And now that I'm doing like I'm planning on doing some local markets, and I'm weighing my options. I'm kind of like, I feel like I need this design like actually done before I go and really look at like the different options. But I want like, I'm kind of thinking like maybe a banner that goes like behind me. I don't know. A lot of people are doing either it's like some kind of like banner behind you, or on the table, there's kind of like a separate tablecloth that goes down the middle, and that like has like the business name on it. I don't know. I'm not sure. There's pros and cons to both, and I feel like it's weird to have both on your booth. But like if someone's like standing in front of your booth, like if you're standing in front of my booth, like you're probably not gonna be able to read it, it's only if there's like no one at the booth and you're like standing like further away, then you could read it. So I'm like, I don't know, I feel like the banner like behind me would be better, because if you're at my booth and you're like, oh, like what's the name of this business, you can just like quickly like look up and be like, oh, okay, or what, I don't know. But yeah, there are a bunch of like different places that will sell you know, whatever, vinyl signs, like banner things. Maybe it's vinyl or something. Maybe it's fabric. I don't know. I just kind of want to, I need to like compare my options and stuff. And then figure out like what size I want, whatever. Anyway, we've gotten very sidetracked. Anyway, so I'm kind of like making this pattern and stuff, and for a long time I've been thinking, like, wouldn't it be cute if I had like my own like t-shirt? Oh, also, just so you know, I know you guys are probably a lot of people don't know like my background. I'm actually a graphic designer. That's what I do during the day. And then in my free time, I work on my handmade ceramic business. If you're like, what the heck? Yeah, that's why I'm like going off about branding and whatever. So I thought, I think it'd be really cute and like fun if I had like my own t-shirt, like with my brand name on it. I've also thought like maybe, I don't know, maybe it'd be cute to have like a little apron that has my logo on it or something, because you know, a lot of like people that do like ceramics have like some kind of like apron or I don't know, something to, I don't know, overalls. People do like pottery in overalls. I don't know. I don't know. Probably an apron. I feel like a lot of people have like that kind of stuff, but I've been like thinking about like something more than just like a t-shirt that has like, if it was a t-shirt, something that has like, it's like more fun than just like, oh, it's like my logo. This is gonna be, I feel like this sounds really lame, but I kind of really like the Taco Bell t-shirts. Like the employees, like, I don't know anything about Taco Bell, but like working there or anything, but like they have like a variety of like Taco Bell t-shirts that are like, I don't know, available or whatever for like the employees to like, I don't know if they buy them or they're just kind of like loaning them. I don't know. But it's like, they're really fun. They're like, I don't know. It's like this like fun design, and then it like also like has like the logo for them on there, so it's like, it's not just like, oh, boring t-shirt that just has like this brand logo on it. No, like they're actually like, it has like a fun like design that like, I don't know, I think one of them, I don't know how old these designs are that I'm thinking of, but I think one of them is just like their bell icon, and then like it's like a grid. There's like, I think there's like 9, you know, in a 3x3 kind of like grid, and they're like different colors or whatever, and I don't know, it's like, that is a lot more fun than just like, oh, they just slapped their logo on the front of the t-shirt, you know, like I feel like this is like really weird and like bordering on lame inspiration, but I think that is really fun. I think that's a really fun idea. So, you know, just like, I mean, it's just kind of like any other kind of like clothing brand. You have like a fun design on it, and then like they probably maybe have their logo in the corner or something on the back, whatever. So I'm kind of thinking like, wouldn't that be fun? Like, if I design like some t-shirts that not only like I could wear them to markets that I do, but you know, like, I don't know, if people like wanted to buy them, that'd be really fun too. You know, it wouldn't just be like, it would be like a fun design, not just like my logo, you know. I don't know if it goes with my branding, but I was just thinking it would be really funny. It'd be kind of funny to have one that is it. If you don't know, if you're not like in like the meme world and like probably a graphic designer, you probably wouldn't get it. There's not much to get. But there's like this like design, and it says like graphic design is my passion, and it's like really poorly designed. Like, it's all of the things that a graphic designer shouldn't do. Like, it has like Comic Sans, it just has like some random photo with a background on it. It looks really terrible, and I don't know, there's something about it that's like really funny. I don't really know much about like the background behind it, but it's just, I don't know, it's like weird and funny. I think it'd be funny to have like a t-shirt like that, but it says like pottery is my passion, and then it's like really bad like, I don't know, pinch pots or something. I don't know. I feel like sometimes something like that would be like funny. I don't feel like that like goes with my brand. Which is why I'm not really sure about it, but I think that would be fun. But anyway, I'm still kind of like, I'm kind of like sketching out some ideas for some t-shirts, and just kind of like, I don't know, I feel like one would be really good for a t-shirt, and then some of the other ideas I have I think would be good to like tie in with like maybe like a background or something on the banner. I think that would be fun. I have to see how much these banners are. I have no idea how much these banners are. Hopefully they're not like that bad. There's definitely a lot that you have to buy for like having a market booth. I really like doing markets. I think they're a lot of fun, and it's so nice to like actually hear what people think about like your work. Sometimes, you know, you like people have like snarky comments, and they're like rude or like they make you feel bad. But at the same time, I know the rude ones always hit you so much harder than like the nice ones, you know. But the nice ones really are just like so sweet, and I tried to like remember the nice things that people say, where it's like it's so easy to remember the really harsher things that people say, you know, like out of like you could get like 10 compliments, but then one person says something rude, and what are you gonna remember? You're probably gonna remember that one really rude person, right? But like if you look at the actual ratio, like it really shouldn't stand out to you, because all of those really nice things that people said should actually be the ones that stand out. Also, I work in customer service, so this also applies to that. Anyway, I'm really excited to see like what people think about the new pieces. I'm particularly interested to see like how well like the underglazed pieces will do, like when I can actually just get them in front of people. They're really new. I haven't really been doing much of this underglaze stuff for a very long time. So I just don't think people have really seen them, like on Etsy, on Instagram, like, whatever. I still need to add them on like Pinterest. So I'm so slow to add things on Pinterest, but also their thing is like wonky and it kind of takes forever to like, there's like a new keyword thing in there and it takes like so long, and then it's very glitchy, so it's like really annoying at the moment. Okay, I think this one's like pretty much done. I think we have like a good, I mean, it could go thinner, but I don't know. I think this is probably fine. We do need to make more feet though, so I don't know. I guess we can put that off to the side and see what we have here. Okay, so this is like maybe a little bit, this spot up here is like very wet. I don't know. I wonder if we can just kind of like mix it in here and use it. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to the market. I don't think anyone that follows me on Twitch or YouTube are in my area, but if you're in Portland, Oregon, I'm planning on being at the June 22nd Saturday market. And the Saturday market is like downtown, but it's a pretty big event, so I feel like if you did live here, you would know about it. I mean, it's not like big, but it's like, I think it's more the more like well-known markets that happen here. Okay, I think we could use this bit of clay. I feel like we've intermixed that that really wet chunk. Let me see, that's probably too much. This much even. I really want these all to be like about the same size. Also, these are very dry. I need to like dunk these. How's this one? Oh, that's not bad. I dunked that one yesterday before we ended. This is probably too much. Okay, I feel like I rolled it out too thin. I'm really I'm really hoping we don't have any compression issues. I feel like we might. Cause it's like, it's cracking because it's dry right now, but I'm really hoping we don't have any compression issues. It's looking good at least. These ones are just like sitting in a pool of water. Okay, it needs to be like a little bit thinner. Yeah, that's like pretty close if we chop off the top part. I should probably hold the other one while I'm doing this. I think about like this much. Okay, I'm just gonna smush those together. I don't know, maybe we can just like cut this block in half. Let me see, what do we have for news? I don't think I told you guys. My little cowboy boot. One of the little cowboy boot trinket dishes that I made is like currently being featured on Michael's Maker Place website. So that's fun. Let me see. I think these are pretty good size-wise. I'm like I am like so excited about this. They're always featuring my work, and like I don't know, like I'm so excited to like have like all these opportunities from them when like I've been on Etsy for so long. Like I've been on Etsy since 2006 and I've never been like featured or anything. So it's just like it's so exciting to see that. Obviously Maker Place is like it's much smaller, so there's a lot less competition there from other sellers, and you know it's not gonna stay like that forever, but it's a good opportunity, at least right now. I mean, Maker Place just started, like late summer was their soft launch, so late summer of 2023. So like, I mean, to get to the size of Etsy, I don't know how long that would take. Probably like a while. I don't even know when Etsy started. Because like, you know, when people were talking about, like when I first heard about it, you know, that would probably be like years from when it actually started. But I'm really excited to be getting like these opportunities to like get my work featured. I know I talk about Maker Place a lot. It's just because I'm so excited about it. I'm not like sponsored by them by any means. But I love the fact that something as big as Michael's, you know, is creating like competition for Etsy. I think Etsy really needs competition because you know, right now, all they're going to do is focus on what their stakeholders want, you know, versus what the sellers want. And those could be very different things. But if Etsy has like real competition, I know there are lots of like places where you can sell your handmade things, like Amazon Handmade or like Go Imagine or like I don't know. There are lots of like these really small things, but you know, no one is close to like Etsy's size for sellers or buyers at the moment. And I mean, they're basically like a monopoly. I mean, does anybody even go to Amazon Handmade and buy things? If you do, I'm really curious. So pop it into the comments if you, what you think about that. I really, like sometimes when I'm looking for something, I'll check it out, but I've never actually bought anything from Amazon Handmade. So I'm really curious, like if people, maybe it's just me, if people actually like shop there, or not, or if like people actually like make shops on there. I don't think it's very popular. For me at least, when I was looking at it, this was like, I don't know when, a couple years ago. I know they require you to have like a white background. That was like my like, no. I was like, I'm not redoing all of my photos to have a white background. That was the point where I was like, no. Although like now with like, I can use like Photoshop to easily like remove backgrounds, probably fairly easily. It's not, the AI for doing that kind of editing, it's not perfect, especially when you have like, maybe if you have like yarn frills like going all over the place, like, or anything, like if you're trying to like, just as an example, like when it's trying to like select like hair, it doesn't, like, it's not that great. Like something like that. But like ceramics, it shouldn't be that bad, because you have like such hard like lines and stuff. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know, I'm just really excited about Maker Place, and I don't know, like it makes it kind of hopeful that I can like, get my stuff out there. I feel like I need to, I don't know, do more with, I'm gonna say narrowing my products or something. I don't know. I love doing both like underglaze pieces that, they're like really fun and whimsical. I really love doing that, but I also really love like experimenting with glazes and like doing different things like that. I think those are so fun. So I feel like I need a niche, or I don't know. I feel like I need to like sit on it a bit longer before I kind of like even try to reach out to like a magazine or whatever, like anything like that. I'm probably not even like I will say I definitely would not have like enough product if I got into a magazine and then all these people like came to my shop to buy things. I don't think I would have like enough things if that happened. But I don't know, that's something that's on my mind, is stuff like that. There's a really cute, I believe it's a Canadian magazine, it's called In Her Studio, which it's just so cute and lovely. Obviously they specifically feature women artists. I don't know if they delve into like craft type things, like if you sew or like knit. I'm not really sure. I can't remember. It's been a hot minute since I read one of the magazines, but that's something that's kind of been on my mind. I see it at the grocery store once in a while. But something like that is really cute. I don't have a like a actual like studio space, so that would definitely be like pretty weird to aim for right now. They would like come to my 1-bedroom apartment and like my ceramic stuff is in my kitchen, and that would be really weird for their magazine. But like if I actually had like a studio set up, that'd be really fun. But I don't know, those kind of things are like on my mind. I really don't know like really anything about media outreach. Sometimes I wonder if people even do that these days, you know? Like, I am not one of these people. Like, I really don't typically read magazines, typically don't read blogs unless it's a recipe. Like, I have no idea about, like, about these things. But from what I've heard from, like, other YouTubers and stuff, it seems like a good way to, like, get your name out there. And, like, have people find you, is by, like, you know, getting into, like, a magazine, or maybe, like, featured on, like, a blog. The problem is, I think a blog would be a lot, you know, like a blog isn't so intense, you know, as compared to like picturing like these people coming to my apartment and like trying to make it look nice to get some photos. Like that is like scary to me. That's scary. But a blog, you know, if they wanted to feature me, which I don't think a lot of people would. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know if that would happen, I guess. But if that was to happen, like, all I would have to do is, like, send them some pictures. And then, you know, they would, like, have that. They're not gonna send a whole crew out here to, like, get photos or video or whatever of me. Which sounds really intimidating. But yeah, I really don't know a whole lot about like how you go about doing media outreach. I really like to learn more about like the blog side of it, because I think that could happen. Like I feel like I could easily see someone, you know, wanting to talk about like the bunny dishes that I do. I feel like they're really fun and like pretty unique. There aren't a lot of people that do underglaze work like in that way. And I feel like it's like super fun. It's, you know, definitely not something that you would see at like a typical even like art market. But I have like no idea. I don't read blogs. I don't know of the blogs. Like, you know, obviously it would have to be not just like some random blog that, what, you know, whatever. Like, I would definitely say my demographic would probably be women. I don't know. I think on my Instagram, I think the like peak demographic is like, I don't know. I think it's like 20 something to like 30 something maybe. At least for like the people that follow me on Instagram. I have no idea like what my buyers look like. I don't think there's a way for Etsy to like know that. I don't think Etsy has that info on you, on like how old you are. I guess, you know, I'm not sure why Instagram knows that either. now that I think about it, I mean, Instagram's owned by Facebook, and I suppose they just know everything. I don't know. That's what everybody says. But, you know, like, you can't just, you know, I can't just go and target, like, a home and garden magazine, you know, because it's like, what does that have to do with, like, the stuff that I make, right? But something, obviously, like, the obvious choice of, like, in her studio, it's like, okay, it's like women artists, like, and if you buy that magazine, you're, you know, you are probably either an artist or, like, that is, you know, you like to look at what, like, artists make and stuff, like, that's an obvious kind of, like, idea of, like, at least, like, demographic wise, but I really don't I don't know, like, any blogs. If you know any blogs you think my work would be great for, let me know. I think I don't know, every time I really don't spend, like, that much time doing this. I really should, like, sit down and dedicate some more time to kind of, you know, really see what's out there. I know you guys are just thinking, we'll just Google it. But I get so confused when I'm on blogs. I'm so confused. 'Cause I'm like, what is this? What is this place? Like, I don't know. There are, like, all these, I don't even know what I'm confused about, but I just have this general, you know, memory of being very confused when I go on any blog. And, you know, obviously the recipe ones, I go to them for, like, recipes and stuff, and I know what I'm doing there. I mean, but even the recipe ones are really confusing. It's like it's like, why? They'll have, like, the pictures of, like, the steps and, like, half of the directions, and then when you scroll, like, further down, you have, like, all the directions, and then there you can find, like, the quantities for the ingredients. Like, why do you have two sets of directions? I don't understand that, and that's an example of why I'm so confused. I don't know. And not even to mention, like, the amount of ads that are on them, like, trying to figure out which is part of the article and which is, like, some separate random ad for some other blog, or I don't know what the heck. I really have no idea what's going on. But that's, I don't know, at least, like, that's kind of been, like, my barrier so far, is I'm trying to, like, look up some of these, and I'm like, what is this blog even for? I'm like, is this, like, how to? Is someone selling this? I don't know. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've even looked into doing this. But I think that's a good starter place. And then, you know, media outreach can also include, you know, of course, like, magazines, or like influencer type stuff. I have no idea. Like, I'm not in that world. I am not in that world. I don't know who, other than, like, very obviously, like, famous people, you know, like actors, comedians. Other than that, like, I don't, you know, just, like, the everyday person that is just famous, just, I don't know, because they have an Instagram or something. and people like the Instagram. And that's like why they're famous or something. I don't know. I don't know these things. I don't follow those kinds of people. I don't even know, like, I mean, some people are like giving you like info, like, oh, you know, like try out these home decor products or something. I don't know. I don't know. Like some people are like, oh, here's how you can like DIY stuff. But like I don't understand like a lot of like media influencers or like why they're so famous. I'm just like not that kind of person. I am not like, you know, I'm not with the times. I'm not someone that reads about like famous people. I used to read about like my favorite like bands and stuff. I don't even do that anymore. I don't know what the heck they're doing. I have to be like out and about and see a billboard outside the music or the stadium where they have bands to be like, oh, they're on tour. Maybe I should get tickets. Like, this is me. This is... I'm over here living the slow life. You know, it's kind of funny. We're just gonna go off tangent, I think, on this topic. My friend was like, what did she say? She said something like, do you feel like your attention span is like the size of a goldfish's because of like TikTok and like whatever, I don't know, Instagram Reels or something? And I was like, girl, I am the opposite of this. Like, I'm over here like watching, you know, like when I'm on YouTube, I like to click on videos that are a half an hour or longer, you know. I'm over here on Twitch, you know, live streaming for an hour, and that is like that's the short end of a live stream, you know. I'm over here living like a completely different life than I think a lot of people. I don't know, is that just like, I mean, we're like the same age. But I feel like, I don't know, I kind of feel like the majority of people are like, because it's like a Gen Z thing maybe, I'm like a millennial. So I don't know if it has anything to do with it, but I'm just so, I don't know. But I'm totally living like a different life though, because like, you know, I'm sitting here, you know, I'm gonna sit here at like, you know, for hours, like 4 hours sitting here carving these things, or, you know, whatever I'm doing with my ceramics. You know, I don't want to have to change like the YouTube videos that I'm watching every 15 minutes. You know, that's so annoying, especially when you have clay like all over your hands and you really don't want to be like touching your computer with clay hands. Like, I just want to be able to throw on like an hour-long video and, you know, about something that I'm like at least mildly interested in, and just have it go, you know, put it on, have it go. I can just sit here and listen to it, kind of like a podcast, although I really don't, I really should get into podcasts, but I don't, I don't have any idea where I would even start with like looking for any, but yeah, like that's basically what I want, is like something that I can just like throw on that's gonna run for like an hour or something, and I can just sit here and like listen to it. And you can't do that. You can't do that with like YouTube videos that are like 15 minutes long, you know. I don't know. That's why I kind of hope that you guys like these live streams, because like you could be in the same situation. You could be like, you know, whatever working on something and just like have me talking to myself in the background. I hope some of the content is like interesting to you guys. I don't know. I mean, hopefully it's really not backed by any kind of research or anything. A lot of the things I'm just spewing out are like from the top of my head. But I don't know, some things are just good to like be aware of, you know, like if you did make things by hand, like hearing me talk about Michael's Maker Place, like if you hadn't even heard about it, you know, at least like now you have something you can go and Google, you know, stuff like that. Maybe if we're actually talking about ceramic related things, you could like go and Google like these like processes or whatever that I'm talking about. And like when you actually have like the words and like, you know, the things that you can Google, you can actually like, you know, do your own research. But if you hadn't even heard about it before, like you can't really do that. You know, where are we with this? I kind of feel like the bottom is a bit thick. Where are we? Okay, we've got 4 minutes. 4 more minutes. Do I have any other updates? I think I'm going to have to cancel the stream. So not tomorrow, but the Thursday after for June 20th, I think. I'm going to cancel that one. So if you guys know, I do my streams during my lunch break while I'm working from home. And we celebrate Juneteenth. Woohoo! And so like for Juneteenth, our office is going to be closed, but because I work in customer service, sometimes we like to have, you know, a little bit of coverage, or, you know, someone is online to kind of see if, you know, if there are any emergencies or anything crazy comes up. So I'm gonna work Wednesday, but I'm gonna flex my day off and be off on Thursday. So I think I'll cancel the stream that day. Because I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I have a million plans of things, but that is the Thursday before I'm gonna be doing like the Saturday market. So I don't know, probably getting my booth together or something. I don't know. Make sure everything has like price tags, things like that. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see, how does this look? I think this side is a little taller. Okay, maybe I'll like carve this down a tiny bit. Where is my thing? Yeah. And yeah, I don't know. Where are we? Today is Wednesday, right? Yeah. I don't even know what day it is. We're going to a Renaissance festival this weekend. I hope it's not that hot. Last time, I think it said it was only going to be like 80, but I feel like in reality it felt like 90 or something. I just remember it being like so hot. Hopefully it's not so bad this year. I don't know. I mean, it was kind of fun. There was fake jousting. Like, I know what jousting is, and that was not it. Whatever they were doing, they had these things with like flags or whatever that they had to like grab while they're like riding the horse. It was like, I think when they started, and then like after they did a round, I think a lot of people just like walked away. Because like, I mean, like, obviously you're not gonna do real jousting, but like I think everybody was like wondering like what they were doing because they were calling it jousting. You know? So yeah, there's that. I wonder if the cat lady will be there. This lady like taught her cats and like some rats to do like tricks and stuff, and they have like, I don't know, the cats do like some tricks, and then like the rats have like the, I don't know, like a little maze thing or something that they do. So I don't know, that was kind of fun. I think they were on like some kind of talent show with the cat, I think. I don't know. Or maybe they just auditioned for it. I don't know. It's called Cirque du Soleil. I don't know if that's like their official like stage name or any, I don't know. But I did kind of like them. There's also a petting zoo with specifically mostly bunnies. So I also really enjoyed that as well. And then there's like, there are a million booths like selling like things. Some things were handmade and some things were just like, I don't know, like crystals and I don't know, whatever, random, maybe Renaissance like related things. I don't know. But that's what we're gonna do this weekend. All right, well, we are at time. So thank you so much for anybody joining on Twitch. Be sure to follow along so you know when I come online for videos. That is typically Monday through Friday from 1 to 2 p.m. Pacific time. Unless something comes up at work, then I'll have to cancel it. But yeah, and then all of the videos are uploaded to YouTube at calieandco. Be sure to go there and subscribe if you want to see some more of my videos. We have over 160 live stream videos. So if you need someone to listen to that rambles on to themselves for an hour at a time, you know where to go. I also have a few other videos on there too, though. A few ceramic tutorials. They're very basic. And then I also have some videos that are just kind of like for someone that has like a small handmade business. Maybe you're selling your ceramics or maybe something else, and some content for like any artist, you know. And yeah, well, that is our stream for today. Be sure to follow or subscribe wherever you're watching. If you want to see more of the work I make, you can check out my Instagram at calieandco. There is a link in my profile on Twitch or a link in the description on YouTube for you guys. Yeah. Shop update is going to be Friday, June 14th. That is only in a few days. So get ready. And yeah, well, I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. Bye.